Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of Demo Reel. Today I'm taking a break from the official PlayStation Magazine demo discs to bring you something a little bit different. This is the Pizza Hut demo disc.
Are you ready? You're about to hit the racecourse at 210 miles per hour. Take a vacation with a dragon, race a snowmobile through breathtaking alpine terrain, push your puzzle skills to the limit, and go on a perilous journey with the adventure of Femme Fatale. So finish that stuffed crust pizza and leap into action. Once you get a taste of these games, you'll have to put them on your holiday gift list.
So yeah, this disc was released in like 1999, or probably 98 actually. Right around that time anyway, as like a Christmas promotional. And these are the games on it, and this is exciting for me. You guys already know what games are on here because you saw the well, not just the opening, but you saw in the the description of the video, whatever. But this didn't have it printed on it like the other ones I played. But it's like the Next Textris, Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, Gran Turismo, Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation, and Sled Storm. I assume at least one of these is a video, but it doesn't show any indication of what is what. But we'll just play through them all, and we'll find out along the way. So here we go with the Next Textris. Okay. It's important here for me to know how to rotate, so it's X and circles, so let's go ahead and try this out. So it's funny to me that this is called the Next Textris. I don't actually know how many Tetrises there were between the original and this one, but let's see, there's something here called Challenge Mode, but I'm just going to do one player, definitely not two players since I'm a lonesome fellow. Yeah, I don't know what the differences here are. Okay. I don't know if you can hear her, because she's really quiet to me, but there was a woman's voice here that just told me to clear the bottom road to advance. And then, something about different colored pieces fall apart. I don't know what exactly that means, but, you'll notice some of the pieces I've gotten are different colors. Like, they're not, usually in Tetris, when you get certain colors that are certain pieces, the piece will just be that color always. But, like, look at this piece, it's multiple colors here, and then it like merged with another green piece I set it on top of. So, yeah, I think I can clear the bottom row right here. Yeah, alright. Cleared with 4 minutes remaining, so that's nice. Pretty easy. I don't know how long this demo goes, but yeah, let's go ahead and play another one, because that was really short. I noticed that on top of the like minor changes to gameplay, like the pieces merging together like that, and different things like that, that this also doesn't have the kind of classic theme music. In fact, it doesn't have any music that I can that I can hear. I just hear the pieces falling into place. So that's a little weird. It's not as much fun without the music. I'll go ahead and say that. Oops, the pieces move a little bit quickly. I accidentally placed that somewhere I didn't mean to, but that's okay. I don't think it'll be a game breaker. Yeah. I'm not getting these pieces quite where I want them, but that's okay. And you know, there have been a lot of attempts to kind of reimagine Tetris over the years, because it's such a basic but really fun game, and it seems like, I think a lot of people, when they are making a game, will think, well, Tetris is good, but what can we do to like make it better, or to make it more exciting? And then they add these different gimmicks, like the ones we're seeing here. And I don't really care for most of those. Like, there's a couple I've played that are kind of fun. Like, there's a Facebook game that I kind of like. And I really screwed this level up. I won't be clearing this, especially since it looks like my time didn't reset. Like, I still have the same amount of time that I had when I finished the last level. Man, I'm doing really bad with this, though. It's a little bit remarkable how bad it's going. But, anyway, the different versions usually don't appeal that much to me. I really just kind of prefer classic Tetris. That's all, like, it's really simple, but that's all it needed to be. And, you know, this is fine and all, but it would be a lot better if it had music. That's really distracting me, as I like, the longer I play it, the more it bothers me. There we go, okay. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Yeah, so I guess I'll have to beat the next one in 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Yeah. But, oh, and that's not happening. Look at this beast. Okay. But it was fun while it lasted, though. Because even though I'm sitting here saying, like, oh, Tetris doesn't need to be reimagined, it's still Tetris, and it's still fun. But, yeah, this is going awful already, I can tell. They're speeding up between each level. I don't know if you guys can notice. It's really obvious from where I'm sitting, but I'm playing the game. But yeah, they speed up between each level, and these like designs at the bottom get more complicated. And really, all I have to do is clear out that bottom row, but I can't even get to it because there's all these other ones on top of it. And I'm still not sure exactly how to like best utilize the different colors. I'm not sure exactly the way they behave. I don't know if you guys can tell watching back on your computers, but while I'm watching it, it's I'm really more focused on placing the next piece rather than paying attention to what happened to the old piece. But like that one just fell. That's interesting. Again, I don't really know what to make of it. And again, I'm doing really bad here. Like I'm not generally bad at Tetris. I feel fairly confident about my Tetris skills. I'm no champion or anything, but I'm of the people I know who play Tetris, or the people I play Tetris with, I'm probably the second or third best of my the people I know. There's a couple that are really good at it, but I do pretty well with it. Like I said, there's a Facebook one I play quite a bit, and I do well enough on it. But this is I'm just not doing very good with it at all. But that's okay. We're having fun here. Only 30 seconds left on the clock, and there's no way in hell. Even with the grace of like some kind of Deus Ex Machina, I'm not gonna be clearing this. But that's just fine with me, because I'm pretty sure this is the last one anyway. It doesn't. I feel like there's not really any way to continue past this one. Even if you beat this level, there's no way I would be able to beat like a fourth level with the remaining time. So yeah, and it's kind of in the last seconds right now. So let's let's just go ahead and watch it go out. Yep, there we go. Man, those pieces are placed awful. Look at all those hideous gaps there. That one went awful for me. But it's alright. Thanks for playing the next Tetris. Yeah, 3 games or 5 minutes. So even if I'd beaten that would have been the end of it. It would have been nice to beat it, but it's not necessary at all. So this next game is Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, which was my favorite of the Spyro games that I played. I liked this one a lot when I was a kid. The last Spyro game I played on this show ended up taking a large part of the video just because there were several levels. I don't know how many levels are in this demo, but I suppose we'll find out together here. Got a guidebook. Oh, can I just skip through this? Okay, yeah, this is just a book. I can turn the pages by hitting X. It's just telling me different things that are in the game. If you really want to read these, just pause the video. But yeah, okay, so there's 2 levels here. I'll go ahead and play through both of them. They should go by quicker than they did before, just because there's no extra characters to play, and so there aren't like side missions. Or there are probably side missions, but they'll be different, and I won't be doing them. Let's see. There's some. What are these things?
It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to
Oh, they're
safety,
turtles.
I'll be mighty grateful.
Okay. Alright, so for those who don't know, Spyro is, well, he's the purple dragon here, and then Spikes is a little dragonfly. If I get hurt by anything, which I don't know if there would be anything to hurt me in this level or not. Not every level has enemies. But if I get hurt, then Spyro will, or Sparks will change color, and then as he changes color, eventually he'll disappear altogether, and then if he's gone and I get hit, then I die, and that's how I lose a life. So he acts as a health bar. I think he has like 3 different colors he'll be, yellow right now being the most healthiest. You saw earlier I killed like a starfish or something, and it turned into a butterfly, and Sparks ate it. So and that's how he heals. So if I get into danger, I'm going to look for a little starfish or some other cute defenseless animal to brutally slaughter, and then through that I will be able to continue to survive. I haven't actually kept track of these turtles any. I hope they're okay. Oh, looks like there's some enemies here. Looks like some kind of penguin and oh, what's this thing? Yeah. Oh, he shocked me. Yeah, see, and then Sparks changed color there. So, the big enemies, I know, are usually you can't ram them. So I'm going to try and breathe fire on them. Because usually with the bigger enemies, and I don't know if that's the case with him per se. Let me heal with this starfish. If I can, there we go. I don't know if that was the case with this particular enemy, but I'm not going to risk getting hurt to find out. But usually with the bigger enemies, when you ram them, you just bounce off. so it's better to try and breathe fire on them. And it looks like these guys you have to hit twice. For some reason, that little floaty they have acts as a... oh, this guy tried to shock me. I thought that was the checkpoint. Because the checkpoints are usually like a little fairy that shoots lightning at you. But anyway, the floaty acted as like a protection for him. Yeah. So you noticed before in the other room, I didn't mention at the time. Let me get this guy. That I breathed fire on this little turtle, and then he like moved ahead and got on to this thing, and that opened it up for them. I just I don't know why I just breathed fire on him. I didn't even look around to see what I was supposed to do in that room, but yeah. So there are that's an element of this level, is just to try and... oh, I guess I have to breathe on him more than once, maybe. Come on, I'm torturing this poor pacifist turtle. It's really kind of sad. I don't know why I have to. And I'm sending these baby turtles out to their, presumably their deaths with all these bad guys around, but they seem to be fine. I don't think they can actually get killed by the bad guys. If they can, that would be really, really dark. You know, protect the baby turtles or they get murdered by these penguins or whatever these are meant to be. I certainly hope that's not the case, but they seem to be doing fine. They just kind of walk through it. They probably have the same kind of like protection that like Mr. Magoo has or something, where when you're completely oblivious to danger, it can't actually hurt you. That kind of like cartoon logic. So I'm sure they're fine wherever they may be now. There was a ladder over there I missed it. It probably just led to some gems, and I don't really need the gems too much. They can give you extra lives, but I doubt I'll be needing them in the context of this demo. Some more of these bad guys here. And it looked like there was another King Tortimer, or whatever his name was. There was another turtle guy over here. Oh, I wonder what this is. Oh, it's like some kind of superpower thing, I think.
The water workers have boxed up most of...
oh no, this guy's Advisor Gromit. He's a different character.
Are incredibly strong. With a more...
yeah, okay, so a more powerful flame breath, I can break them. So the idea is, you can see this is a side mission. I'm not going to mess with it for the sake of this demo. But what could happen is, now that I killed all the bad guys, I powered up this, which is like a superpower thing. So it zaps me, and for a limited amount of time, I have a more powerful flame breath. And then I could use this to break open some of these boxes. I saw one earlier, I don't know where it went to, but there was, or is it? Yeah, these. And then there are little baby turtles here. So I would go, and it looks like there's 7 of them, and I would just zap them all. But I don't want to do the side missions, I just kind of want to get through the level, see everything that it has to offer, and then move on to the next one, because the next one was called the Badlands, and that sounds interesting to me. I mean, I'm curious what it's like. So I didn't actually need to kill that poor starfish, but I did anyway. I'm trying to get this guy. Okay. Yeah. And there's some more of these guys going around. There's you see, it keeps track of how many bad guys I've killed up there, and I think those will once I've killed a certain number, it gives me those power-ups, which I don't know how much I'll need, but it's nice to have power-ups, you know. There's another guy here. I wonder what his deal is.
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the top
Seems
of this
Moppet.
ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him.
Maybe. I really like the way these like advisors and stuff are set up. It's pretty the way they're like. What is this guy's deal? Am I supposed to do something to
Your turtle
him?
friends happen to make a very good soup. If I can catch them. You can try to say them if you like, but I'm feeling awfully hungry.
He's like the chef from Little Mermaid. Keep turtles out of cauldron. Do I have to? Like, I kind of want to do this one just because I don't want to see these little turtles get eaten. They're kind of cute. Go, get away from here. Go. You stupid turtles. Why are you going to this cauldron? Maybe they don't really deserve to be saved. How many of these are there? I don't know, this was a really low difficulty one, so there shouldn't be too many of them. But, come on, get out of there. But anyway, like I was saying about the like advisors and stuff earlier, you'll notice that they're turtles that have gotten out of their shells and now use their shells as like Jedi Master Seats, which is cool to me. I don't know, I just like that idea. Come on, jeez. I am bad at aiming this. Oh, there goes one. Oh well. He deserved it. Whatever. So if I wanted to do that whole mission, I could just do it again. But really, if they're stupid enough to jump in there, they kind of deserve whatever they're getting. I don't care if they're like kind of cute. So this guy, you notice I have to herd him a long way. There's a bridge up here, and the button I want to get him on's up there, so I have to keep pushing him. Thankfully, he doesn't like jump off the edge here, which would be really frustrating if he would like fall in the water. I don't know what would actually happen at that point, but there we go. And this is like the final place.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
His name's King Fromit. Like he's not a frog, but he reminds me of that. Something about that reminds me of like a more froggy version of Kermit. Like if you combine the word frog and Kermit, but he's not a frog, so there's no reason for that. Okay, can I go through here? All right. So this place is called Skelos Badlands, as you can see, very different looking than the other place. What is this thing that came out of the lava here? Is that Oh, I can eat it. He just kind of. I didn't even have to push a button. He just kind of ate it. Oh, I was just trying to refocus my camera, but it looks like I can aim it. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Hold on, can I... The controls are inverted, so it's a little harder to get used to for a second there, but... Yeah, so it creates like a long... Oh, I just shot that one out automatically by accident, but it creates like a different type of breath weapon, basically, when I eat it. I want to see if I can get this guy, but I'm not having good luck with it so far. There was a point where he was sitting still before, but yeah. Oh well. Let me just now he sits still. Oh well, I can just breathe fire on him and kill him. So, but there are some enemies later that you need that for. I think this little pygmy guy seemed pretty grateful there. Yeah, and I wanted to try this level out because, and I'm recognizing it now that I'm here, but it seemed pretty cool from the name.
I hear you're pretty tough.
He hears I'm pretty tough.
Glug, you wouldn't be able to make it through Badlands without getting singed.
Yeah, that's a pretty good bet, actually. I'm sure I'll get singed at some point. I don't know if I'll die, but I will almost certainly at some point be singed by one of these bad guys around here. Oh, there's a different guy here. I don't think the fire breath will work on him, so I'm going to ram him. Oh, and there's like an explosion afterwards. Okay, so I definitely don't want to be standing next to those things after I kill them. Their head like flies off and then explodes. That's a little scary, actually. But yeah, like watch him. He's boom right there. Looks like there's a whole nother area over there, but I don't know how to get to it. I definitely can't glide to it because you know Spyro, he's got these wings here, but he can't actually fly. Except on certain levels. There's some levels that are flying levels, and there he flies, but here he just kind of glides. Oh, there's like a... I can't, yeah, it's metal, so I can't... Oh, I can't break it with my headbutt either. Oh, I bet I go through there to get to the other area, but I don't want to do that. I bet if I got one of those lava things, I could break it with that, maybe? But, I don't want to. It's not really worth the trouble. There you go. There's a salamander here. Oh, this is probably the helpless creature I kill in this level. Yeah. I didn't need that. I'm not hurt, but... You know, I was actually talking with a friend not too long ago about Spyro a little bit, and the PlayStation... what is it called? Like PlayStation All-Stars or something like that? But it's basically Smash Brothers, but with PlayStation characters. Oh, I missed him. I could probably shoot lava at that guy, but I don't know if I want to take the time to... Oh, that looks dangerous. Whoop! But anyway, the problem I had with that game when it came out, because I really like Smash Brothers, and I like Smash Brothers-like games, but the problem I had with that specific game was... oh, that's like a room of lava. I'm not going in there. The problem I had with that specific game was I didn't have a lot of the characters that I associate with PlayStation, that is, older characters from like 1999... 2000, 2001, when I was playing a lot of these games, and instead it was really just focused on promoting the newer characters, which is fine. I understand that that's the reason you would make a game like that, is to try and bring people in who are like somebody who was like oh, Kratos is in this game, sweet, I like Kratos, and then they go in and they play as Nathan Drake or somebody. And then they're like, oh, I like this guy too, I should play his game. But that, I don't know, it seems to me like you would want to include older characters like that, so you get guys like me who like played a lot of Spyro the Dragon as a kid, or Crash Bandicoot. You know, I'm playing that right now on my channel. Oh jeez. This, hold on, I have an idea. Can I get... No, I'm dead. I respawned right here, though. I want to try something, actually. I noticed that there was some lava over here. I want to see if this works. Let me, Alright. Can I... Yeah, okay, so I hit him, and then, if I'm right... Yeah. There we go. I should have done that to begin with. That would have been a lot better than just flying over here. But I flew over here, and then while I was flying, I thought of it, and I couldn't fly back as gracefully as I'd hoped. But, there's another one of these guys. They're a little bit frustrating just because they, like, fly around like this. Come on, there we go. But they're really easy to kill. All the bad guys in these games are really easy to kill, but, there's some way to get, like, a little bit of a kip up at the end of the fly, but...
Those pesky lava toads have stolen all my friend's bones. If
What?
you help me put him back together again, he'd sure be more fun.
Okay, so this guy's had his friend's bones stolen, and if I put his skeleton back together, he'd be more fun? I don't know. Yeah, this is another one of those side missions. I am not doing this. Unless I just come across guys carrying bones around. I'm not messing with that at all.
Excellent! You made it through the Badlands!
Oh, and never mind, I just got through the end of the level, so...
My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon. Take
Yeah.
this talisman for helping me out.
I mean, I did die, but I guess it doesn't matter. And so I'm getting a talisman, which are the little items you collect in this game. And if I were to do those other side missions, I get talismans for them. But there's no real motivation here in the demo disc. Just because, like, as soon as I walked through this portal, everything I did here never happened. Other than what I recorded, like the recording. But as far as, like, a gameplay standpoint, never happened. So this is Gran Turismo, to my knowledge, probably the most well-known of the racing games. And, well, it's just the one I always heard about the most. There's a little disclaimer here. Yeah, so we've got arcade mode, replay theater option, and Gran Turismo. And replay theater and option aren't accessible. I don't know what the difference is between arcade mode and Gran Turismo, but I'm just going to play arcade mode. It seems like the best to get a good grasp of the game. So, single race, the only one available. Road race, I guess. Definitely want easy. I'm awful at racing games. Got different classes of cars. I'm just going to go with Class A. Got Mustang, Lancer. Okay, and then these aren't available. So I guess these are really my only choices. There might be other options available in the other classes, but I'm just going to go with the Mustang. I can change the color here. I want a yellow Mustang. Transmission. Oh, crap. I don't know anything about cars, so I'm just going to go with the default on all of these. The vibration was the only thing that I understood. So this is starting grid. And, these are, looks like there's 6 cars here, including myself. And, yeah, okay, I'm racing. I wasn't sure for a second. There was no start, well, the word start appeared, but there was no, like, countdown. I'm in first person, which threw me off. I've never played a racing game where you start out in first person. And okay, I can change it with R1, but that's, wow, that was weird. Crap, and this is really hard to control. I'm spinning a lot, and I don't know why. I'm relying on these other cars to turn me around. Holy crap, this is hard to control. Okay, here we go. Jeez. Alright, so the, when I was driving, I didn't feel like I was hitting left or right very much, but I felt like I tapped a little bit just there while I was talking about it, but I didn't feel like I was doing too much turning, but for some reason I did like a spin really easily, and I'm hitting this car. I'm afraid to like do too much moving to the left or to the right, because when I did it before I started just swaying and turning, and things went really weird really fast for me. These cars are all in the way. I guess that's to be expected in a racing game, but So far, like, compared to the other racing games I've played, for, like, in demo reel, because I've played, this is my 4th one now, I guess, the controls are a lot harder, but I do feel like I'm going faster, or I feel like like, me and the enemy cars are going at a good competitive speed, which I like. I don't feel like I'm playing catch-up the whole time, even though I'm in 5th place here. I don't feel like in the what was it, Jarrett and Labont stock car racing, they were so far ahead of me that whole race, partly because I kept crashing into things like I'm kind of doing right now, and probably just because I felt like I was going a lot slower than them the whole time, and I don't know if that was true. That's certainly how it felt playing it. This, I don't like the way it controls. It's way too touchy for me, but that aside, I do feel like I'm going really fast, which when I'm playing a racing game is what I want. I want to feel like I'm going hella fast. It's a really long lap. You'll notice it says in the corner, lap 1 of 1. So I don't have to do multiple laps, but it's taking forever to get through here. Okay, there we go, finish. And he just keeps driving here. And braking there. The result, I got 4th place, which is probably the best I've placed in any of these racing games I played on these demos, but yeah, is that everything? Oh, I hit start, but then it, like, paused it. What's this? Oh, it's a replay. It's kind of cool that the replay is showing, like, from the perspective of, like, a race, but I don't want to mess with this. Let's exit. So I went to play the Tomb Raider game, and it turns out to just be a video, so I'm skipping over it. Instead, we're playing Sled Storm? I believe it's, yeah, Sled Storm, which is some kind of, like, snowmobile game. Yeah, it looks like it might be racing, so another racing game. Looks like there is a multiplayer option, but we're going to go 1 player. Oh, okay, we got actual characters here, I like that. Just 2 by the looks of it. Tracy and Jay. Tracy, besides being easily better rounded than Jay, who seems to just be about tricks, Tracy, besides being better rounded, has a much better character design, doesn't look like a douchebag, and has a better bra size, so I'm going with her. We'll go to Kodiak Canyon here. Got a little bit of thing here, accelerate, brake, trick A and B. I don't know if I'll be doing too many tricks. If I wanted to do tricks, I would have picked the douchebaggy looking guy. But instead, I'm gonna just try and win this race, because that does seem to be what it is. We've got, like, a starting thing here. Unlike Gran Turismo, it actually feels like the start of a race instead of just throwing me into the middle, going full speed already. Got a countdown here. This is much more race-like feeling. A little bit harder to turn, though, I noticed. Hit the wall pretty hard there. Looks like there's lots of ways you can go up ramps and things. I just drove right through that sign. Oh, jeez. At least she seems to recover fairly. As soon as I said it, she almost falls off. For the most part, seems to recover fairly well from some of the falls. That's good. I don't know if that's one of the stats I was looking at. I didn't pay that close attention to what they were. I assumed that they weren't tricks, so they seemed more important to me. Oh, I just landed on here. I thought I could, like, cut around the corner by going over that thing there, but I think I probably could, actually. I still think that's possible, but I landed bad and fell off instead. Looks like there's maybe some kind of alternate path over there. But yeah, this is some pretty intense racing. I'm having a lot of trouble with it here, mostly because I'm just not familiar with it. Took a little bit of a shortcut there and ended up in first for a second. If this was one lap like the Gran Turismo one, I would have actually placed first or second, depending on the exact placement there. But not the case. Looks like we've got 3 laps, and I'm on lap 2 now. But I'm holding my own fairly well here, considering how many times I've hit the wall. So I bet if you are familiar with the game and, like, know the shortcuts and how to handle it better, because, like, look at some of this, like, how I'm landing really bad, then you could probably do a lot better. I don't know what the point of the tricks are. Like, I see there's a points thing up there. I'm betting that's for when you do tricks, but I don't know why you would actually want to. Oh man, this is some kind of alternate path here. Like this. Hopefully shortcut. Yeah, wow, I'm in first now. That's nice. Hopefully I can do that in the final lap and come out at the end. I don't know how far ahead I am, but I don't imagine I'll keep the lead very long, knowing me. And the way I tend to do in racing games, I don't truly do all that well. But especially, yeah, now I'm in third. Look at this, because I hit the wall several times. I never know when to stop accelerating. That's part of my problem. But yeah, I think this is pretty fun though. If you're into like snowmobiles, like this isn't a game that would ever appeal to me. The only way I would ever play this is if it was on a demo disc like this, which I guess is a good enough reason to put it on here. But I definitely don't think I would ever pick this up in a shelf or anything. Oh man, I totally fucked up the secret passage. Oh well, I'm getting last place here. That's a gimme at this point. I thought I might be able to pull ahead again like I did in lap 2, but I always go for those a little bit too late. But oh well. Yeah, 4th place. Man, that's disappointing. I thought I could do a little bit better than that. But I did have the fastest best lap, at least. But there's another course here. Yeah, just one, Super Snowcross Track 1, so I'm gonna try it out too. Just because, I feel like that wasn't a good representation of the whole game. I'd like to, yeah, see, this is more like a traditional racing arena. And, yeah. This song in the background sounds kind of familiar. It's really quiet, and you guys probably can't even hear it, because I'll have the game volume turned down. But, like, I'm hearing it at full volume and I can barely hear it, but I'm listening to it, and it sounds like Rob Zombie is what it sounds like. I wonder if they actually got Rob Zombie's song licensed for this game. That would be kind of neat if you're into Rob Zombie. I don't know what the official, like, music genre is for snowmobile racing, but I'm trying to listen to, like, the beats and stuff, but these machines are kind of drowning it out, but as I listen to it though, and I'm not talking quite as loudly over it, I feel like, yeah, I'm pretty sure listening to it. I should have been paying attention to my racing. It's like throwing that wall. But this sounds like it might be a remix. It sounds a little bit different, but it sounds like Rob Zombie's Dragula, Dragula with a G. Yeah, no, it's doing the chorus right now. I'm sure of it now. They just did the Conquering the Worm line. Yeah, that's Dragula. That's interesting. I wonder if what was playing in the first one, if it was the same song or another Rob Zombie song or a completely different artist, but like still that kind of like kind of metal. I don't know what Rob Zombie's actual like what his genre is, but it's like a kind of like a groove metal, I think I've heard it described as. But yeah, here's where I got stuck before. Managed to do a little bit better here. Still got knocked into 4th at that point, though. I just need to hit that straight on and I'll do a lot better. But okay, now we're on the final lap here. It'd be nice if I could do better than 4th on this one. I felt like I had a pretty good chance before. I just missed that one jump into the secret place, so it completely screwed me over. I thought I could make it because it went so easily the first time. And now I wish that had been on the last lap instead of the second one, because it put me ahead just far enough that I would have gotten 1st or 2nd if that had been the final lap. But instead it didn't happen. I'm actually doing pretty well here. I shouldn't. Yeah, as soon as I say that, I see another guy pop up on my screen. But yeah, here's the part that, okay, I did a little bit better here. Still didn't go quite on straight in, but it's probably the best entry to this portion I've gotten. And I just barely got into 2nd. Still, I didn't have the best fast lap. Or wait, I'm Tracy, aren't I? Yeah, so I did have the best lap. I guess 2 people passed me at the very end. I thought only 1 did. But yeah, that's it. That's all the levels we have in this demo. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had some fun with it. This went by a lot faster than last week's episode. Mostly because we weren't playing any lengthy RPGs and we only had, like 3-4 games to play. So, I'll see you guys next week. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll join me again in the future. Bye.